Oh, g'day. There looks to be some pretty major flooding in this area of late. Just a couple of weeks ago, we had 1.4 metres of flooding coming up the top of this hill up here. Well, you can't really see it from there. This is one of my favourite places to be. And so we had some pretty significant water coming down through here. And you can see some massive rocks here like that. Huge ones. I'll just zoom in there so you can see them. Now the water was moving massive boulders like that. Now, I don't know how you'd be able to measure just how much water power was coming through here, but they were moving huge boulders like that. Some of these boulders are here like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of them stacked on top of one another. Now they're standalone, but you see these muscles, massive. So I'll just zoom back out. When I come down through here, I've got to be careful. I've got to be careful when I come down through here because now I've got one hand taken over because someone brought this all the way up here and then they didn't have the strength to carry it back again. That's why you don't have this kind of yucky sugar stuff from that brand there or that brand there, because what it does is it makes you weak. And you don't want to be weak in this country. You've got to be tough if you want to live in this country. Tough as my feet, or maybe even tougher. Maybe you want to be as tough as the rocks that my feet are on. Anyway, we're going to very carefully traverse down through this slippery terrain. Get over here. I don't have the conscience to be able to leave something like that here if I see it. So I'm going to put myself in significant danger onto this very slippery ground here to be able to get down. But what I wanted to show you is look at that. So I've got these massive rocks here, right? And the water has moved them. They've changed the water's changed this entire landscape here. And you see it all build up there. There's Eden, my dog, just inspecting it there from a close-up distance. Sorry about that zoom. I know it's not the best. There's little Russell Sweetheart, my baby. Inspecting from there. But look at all those rocks all piled up. Huge amounts of water that are coming through here. Quite incredible, quite amazing. Very slippery here, I'm slipping like I'm dancing. Yeah, this is incredible for us. So you always be careful when you're in these kind of environments and the sky's up there, or even the sky might be clear up there, it could rain, because up here that 1.4 metres of rain fell in 3 days on this side of the mountain range, but up there in the mountain. Called Mount Glorious. It sure is glorious up there. And then it's come down through here and created very, very fast flash flooding and rapids, and come all the way up to where I'm standing. So if we look about 1.4 metres from there where the water is, then that's about here where that moss is, and I'm here, so I'm only a little bit further up from there, but we can see the signs of flooding down there, and the water was up quite a high way. So always be careful in these environments. It doesn't need to rain in the area where you are for the flash flooding to wipe you out. That's enough for now. Cheerio!